Hi everyone, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Episode 29 of Stash Watch. Wow, 29, honestly. Yes, hope you're doing alright. Yeah, hello there, QP. Hi there, Scotty, how are you doing? Yes. Oh, Scotty just made it, he says. Yes. Oh, QP's brought along some Choc snacks. What's Choc snacks? Choc snacks, if I can say it. This time, QP. Too excited for the chocolate, that's what it is. I'm too excited. Yeah, what are you having? Anything nice? Well, basically, as you know, I've been trying to be good this week because essentially I do all my scoffing at the weekend. So there we go. It's one of those. Oh, and Egg. How you doing, Egg? How you doing? Yeah, good to see you. I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat before, Egg. I'm not sure, but great to see you. Yeah, really, it's great to see you. We're doing all right. Yeah, has anyone got any advent calendar action going on, by the way? You might have seen my sort of short video, whatever it is. I've got an everything Hotel Chocolate H box, basically. Well, H box, but H box advent calendar. So I'm very excited about that one. I don't normally go too crazy for advent calendars, but this time I did, and I thought, you know what, I'll sort of make a thing of it now with the shorts as well and stuff like this. U-Log and Magic Stars, you say? Oh, not bad at all. Yeah, I still haven't reviewed Magic Stars for some reason. I need to really get them reviewed. Is it the U-Log as in the mini U-Logs or the full massive two-handed one? You know. Oh, you've not got an advent calendar either. Oh, how come? Why? I think Scotty was saying he didn't have one either. Yeah, I don't know really. Well, I didn't normally. Basically, I think I went about 7 years without having one, or maybe longer actually. But about I think just after I started this channel, I started to have them again. Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't know. Just went without them for such a long time. Yeah, it's interesting. So I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those. Maybe you just sort of go in and out of having them. Maybe. Yeah, the mini ones. Yeah, I definitely recommend the big, massive ones. The Cadbury ones. They're just different again. You know, they're not quite basically the mini ones are kind of a mini roll, but just sort of switched about a bit. But the big ones are different again. I did see a massive, ridiculous one in Asda as well today, which I was tempted to get, but I stopped myself. Yeah, I had the Magic Stars PPP. Let's see. I think that's Magic Stars QP. I think, but. I see. Ooh, yes. I thought you meant you never had them. Yeah, cracky. Yeah, you wouldn't buy an advent calendar yourself. Well, this is it. I must admit they are a bit of an extravagance, but it's I don't know whether or not. Well, basically sometimes they're quite typical and not too amazing, but they're quite nice to have. It's a bit of a novelty. It's one of those. Well, I'm a fan of Magic Stars. I quite like them. I don't love them, but I like them. I quite like Milky Way Store. I did get a Milky Way product today, actually. I think probably might put it in next week's Stash Watch, maybe. But there we go. Yeah, very interesting one it was as well. Something I've not seen before. Yes, X says I've not got one, but I'll probably get one next week. Not really doing many shops since I've been at uni. Right, yeah. Well, you'll probably get them cheap as well next week, that's for sure. I imagine. Well, the problem is whether they're still in stock or not. That's the thing. But any that are, I would imagine, to be discounted. So good time to get it really, and they can catch up about 8 at once. Probably the way to do it, Egg. It's probably the way to do it. Yeah. Well, you're studying at university. Hope it's going all right. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, maybe I should get that one I got today. I might get it in a minute because I got yeah, maybe I will. Well, basically this week, as you know, last week was a bit of a fiasco with Stash Watch, and it all went pear-shaped. The internet just literally disappeared. I had that problem quite a lot actually, and I couldn't. I was I was literally doing everything I could to try and put the router in a better place. Literally anything. I was putting it all over the place. I was moving it around the house. And I just thought, you know what, I'll do a factory reset on it because I read online that someone was saying that might work. And basically, touch wood, it really just transformed it. I just factory reset the router and it just went perfect. I'd reset it normally. Turned it off and on, unplugged it, but that seemed to sort it. They sell out quick. Yeah, well, this is it. I went in M&S actually looking for looking for an advent calendar, and they'd all gone. They just had like some very basic ones left. But I did manage to go into Hotel Chocolate, as I say. Oh, hi Andrew, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you, Andrew. Yeah, I haven't got an advent calendar this year either. Haven't had one in years. Kept forgetting they exist. Well, when I was young, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. Chocolate ones didn't really exist. I mean, yeah. I think he sort of did by the time, just as I was growing out of having an advent calendar, in quotes. But it didn't really exist. You just had the flat one with pictures. It was just literally pictures. And then the chocolate ones did come out, really basic ones. They were kind of branded like Milky Way or something, but there wasn't Milky Way pieces in there. It was just chocolate shapes, just shaped into the mold basically. Biological sciences. Wow, semester ends this week, so I'm back home. Oh, that's nice. Well, thank God you got a bit of a break. Yeah, I hope it's going right. Sounds very complicated. Yeah, is that all sort of? Are you out and about then for that biological? Well, I guess might have been difficult the past year, but yeah, so it's an interesting one. Yeah, hope you're enjoying it. Hope the weather's all right for it as well. Oh dear, but yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. I did IT when I was at university, basically. Yeah, Magic Star's really nice. Completely inoffensive. I've heard of advent calendar chocolate taste. Well, this is it. Yeah, I must admit, it used to be a sort of, well, maybe it still is actually an advent calendar chocolate taste. You know, I remember when it was cheap chocolate, you describe as advent calendar chocolate, and these days, I don't know if it's quite well. Maybe it is. I say QP's kind of saying there, but generally they're a bit better than just the average rubbish chocolate. But I guess it depends which one you get, of course. Can't stop eating Magic Stars. Oh dear, one of those weeks, eh? Well, why not? Why not? They're quite small. They're quite small. Aldi Essentials dark chocolate with me. It's not as luxurious as the Belgian one I usually get. And it's 50%, which isn't too much. I quite like 50%. Yeah, I think 50%, any higher than 50 for me is a bit too much, really. Which isn't too much, plus it's only 30 pence a bar. That's not bad at all, that. Especially if you like it. Can't go wrong there at all. Yeah, not bad at all, Andrew. Yeah. Well, speaking of dark chocolate, Andrew, maybe in quotes. I did put this off last week. Well, basically this weekend I wasn't too well actually. I wasn't unwell, but I wasn't really. I just couldn't do any of my reviews basically. I wanted to do reviews and I couldn't. So basically, because last week's stash was a bit of a fiasco, I'm probably going to sort of mention all the things this week that I'm kind of behind on, as well as some extras. So hopefully I'll do a massive catch up. I say this now because I'm feeling productive right at this moment. When the weekend comes, I won't be able to get out of bed. But so fingers crossed I can get about 200 reviews done this weekend. But here you go, Andrew. I got the. I don't think you were in last week anyway. The Cadbury's Bourneville. There you go. Proper dark chocolate, Andrew, isn't it? Proper dark chocolate. Yeah, 30p is a bargain. Yeah, but it's not bad for a choice, especially if you like it. I mean, of course, other people. It's one of those where, there's a chance that it might not be the best chocolate in the world to other people. I'm not saying that's the case, but often these own brand stuffs, they can be hit and miss. Depending on your taste, of course, and sometimes people are used to different kinds of chocolate. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter if you like it. That's all that matters, isn't it? I do lots of cheap things. So I've been getting a tin spaghetti for 27 pence. Compared to 90p for Heinz, and it's just as good. As far as I'm concerned, 30p range is good too. Well, this is it as well. Some things I would say known brand stuff, you can tell the difference, but if you can't or if it's better, then go for it really. I say it's a massive saving. Ooh, just finished a tub of plain vanilla ice cream. Wow. How big was that tub? Was it one of those big tubs as well? Or was it, crikey, plain vanilla? I mean, I must admit, I don't mind vanilla in some cases, but I tend to have it with something. It depends on the vanilla, of course. But yeah, wow, not bad egg though, not bad at all. Yeah, which one was it? You have to let me know. I heard that. Well, I'm not sure what that was, QB. Sorry, we probably told someone else, so don't worry. Sorry about that. Oh, I think it's. Here we go. Yes. There we go, Miss Scotty, I think that's what it was. I used to, yes, calendar, no choc. Yep, that's it. It used to just be a picture, a nice picture as well. It'd be like a little Christmas tree or a present. It'd be like an emoji, but I think it's before emojis existed. You got them in advent calendars, basically. That was just. Yeah, this isn't luxury choc, but yeah, exactly. Well, this is it, Andrew. I mean, I must admit, I'm not generally someone who, likes expensive sort of chocolatey type things as well, and so I can fully appreciate it. Quite happy eating certain things that aren't gourmet food, that's for sure. But yeah, as you say, it's probably just as good. It's just the fact that it's a known brand product. Congo vanilla ice cream, mixing Nutella in it. Crikey! I do have I've got Biscoff crunchy spread here. But there you go, Egg. Have you tried mixing in anything? Or do you just like it plain? Maybe just like it plain, really. I got some own brand stuff as good as branded. Only things in Aldi, they haven't been too good with the ready meals. Yeah, okay, yeah. There are some things. It kind of was I meant to sort of. Well, I didn't really allude to anything really, but that was kind of what I was alluding to, or meaning to. It can be basically where there's just some stuff that just don't really work in own brand things. They just don't. You need to have something of a relative, either cost basis spent on it or whatever to make it quite good. And ready meals, I imagine, are one of those things. I would have said anyway. Not a huge expectation with cheap own brand stuff. It's like ketchup. You always say it's Heinz. I must admit though, when the Heinz beans though, I've had other other brands of beans, and they've never quite been the same. I must say, I can taste the difference with those. Yeah, Haagen-Dazs vanilla, especially Haagen-Dazs cookies and creams, one of the best ice creams. No, yes, I do like cookies and cream one. Yes, I do like that. Yeah, yes. 1 kilogram tub. Goodness me, wow, that's a big tub. Yeah, honestly, Egg, wow, you've definitely polished off. I was going to say it's one of those massive ones. I have done a cart door tub before now, in a Ben & Jerry's one, but yeah, they usually are a lot cheaper. Not so bad with cart door, not bad at all actually, not so bad. Yeah, I think cart doors are the ones I have had actually, where there's like, is it cart doors in those sort of oval shaped tubs? Yeah, not bad at all those. Yeah, ready meals 9 times out of 10 not great unless it's from M&S. Yes, yeah, I know what you mean there, Keepy. I know what you mean. Now I see Mr. Kipling French fancies in the freezer. Ah, yes. Well, speaking of which, actually, Scotty. Speaking of which, we'll start off with the member stuff. I haven't got it out yet. Yeah, there you go. I've not run off. Yeah, you. I was gonna bring out the best time because obviously I can't just hold it hanging around because of it. But there we go. Yes, this will be this week's members review. Mr. Kipling Ice Cream Classics French Fancy. Look at that. Yes, I got the other couple as well actually. The Viennese Whirl one and I forgot what the other one is actually. I think it's a chocolate slice. I think. Yes, I got these going on. So that'll be the members review for this week. Quite a small tub. It's not as, but well, actually 475ml. I think Egg was saying that that's about the size of just slightly more than a Ben & Jerry's. But there you go. Yeah, that'll be the members one for this week. Yep, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Yeah. So I'll go put it back before. Well, I'll just show it off a bit more before I put it back. There you go. Yeah, so it looks very nice. Exceedingly good. It was actually quite simple. There's actually 3 different ones that Mr. Kipling do ice cream at the moment. It's in Iceland. Scotty pointed this out to me, so thanks, Scotty, for that. We do a Viennese Whirl one and a chocolate slice thing, but the Viennese Whirl looks very similar to this. It's only slightly different pink, so you might think there's only 2 of them, so you have to be careful. Not too cheap either, though, really. I'm interested to see what it would be like. It seems to be a bit like a birthday cake mix, sort of, with Ben & Jerry's, so it's got like cake bits in it, I guess. I don't know if it's just glorified raspberry ripple with cake bits, but with sponge cake bites and fondant flavour sauces. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go put this one back before it melts. Don't want that going on. It's only a problem with ice cream. You can't really just show it off very easily, but there we go. I might have to catch up with some of the chats. Yes, playing this time, mix something in. I've never mixed anything in with ice cream, actually, I must say. So QP's idea there's a new one to me. Let's have a drink. Got a cough there. It's a good idea, that QP, though, but I've never really done it myself. I guess you could mix all sorts in, couldn't you, really? Chocolate melted over, fudge pieces. Who is that? Is that Cadbury's fudge? I want to melt my magic stars and spread it on a plain crepe. Wow, crikey. Or just even wrap them up in one. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, Branson Beans. I remember there was, what was it? Was it chorizo or something? They were very nice, Scotty. I remember those, yeah. Try Branson Beans. They're actually really good. Yeah, I do remember Branson Beans being pretty good, actually. I must say, they do lots of different varieties as well. Yeah, the oval taped tub, yes. Yeah. The only problem with those ones I found is they're all the best, well, not the best bits, but there's lots of nice bits on the top. And obviously I end up scooping all the nice bits off and eating them. And then you're just left with the regular ones. It's okay, but I wish it all was in it all the way through Egg. I do wish that was the case. Yeah. There you go, Piccolino, yes. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I speak of the Iceland ones used to have, Andrew. It was really good meals, but the Piccolino range of frozen ready meals. Oh, yeah, it is the Iceland, you say, yes. Oh, dear. Yes, the Gino ones used to be, weren't they? Yes. Yeah, I think the Branson ones are good, QP, but the thing is, you've got to, they're a bit, they've got quirky flavours, basically, and I think that's where it's at with those, in my opinion, anyway, but there we go. Yeah. Ben & Jerry's double chocolate cookie dough twist ice cream is not on sale at the moment. Well, that sounds very interesting. I have to look out for that. Has that one been out before? I feel like I've had a similar one, but I don't know if I've had that one. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Scott. Looking forward to the review. Yes, it'll be on Sunday, fingers crossed. So yeah, member reviews are always on Sunday. By the way, bronze level and above get those special exclusive reviews. I think it's about 60 reviews now, so something like that. So yeah, been about a year since I've been doing the member program. So yeah, if you do want to get some exclusive reviews, all different kind of stuff. Yeah, I was going to show off another one for it, but I'll leave it for a surprise for next week, I think. Yeah, so a bit behind on the chat here, but yes. I want to try ice cream with have bits of that hard icing sheet get on cakes, if that makes sense. So like a sort of fondant type thing. Is that what you're thinking of there? Not necessarily hard. Which has bits of that hard icing sheet. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Cupid. I don't know what that is actually. It sounds interesting. Not fan of beans on their own. Yeah. No, I'm not here. Beans on toast. Yeah, beans on toast is where it's at. Yeah, Premier Foods. Yes, Mr. Kipling and Rosie. Yeah. Which product they'll do? Is it Premier Foods also do the Cadbury stuff, Andrew, as well? Which product they'll do ice cream for next? Angel Delight. I used to love Angel Delight when I was young. I've not had that for such a long time. Yeah, QP remembers that. Used to have in these little dishes as well. Mum used to make it. Yeah, Angel Delight and jelly I think I had at one point as well. Ice cream and jelly is really nice as well. I've not had that for years either. I remember I used to eat jelly in the block. You used to get those 4x4 squares. I used to just eat that sometimes. That's a bit, yeah. And Bruce ice cream this time. Remember buying frozen custard. Texture was similar to frozen yogurt. Oh, see, that's interesting. I've never even had frozen custard before. Yeah, fondants, yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that'll be the one. Yeah, it can be quite soft, but it can be quite hard. It depends how you do it, I guess. But yes, I've never had that in ice cream, though. That'll be interesting. Yeah. Sheet fondant stuff on French fancies. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can get it quite a bit harder, but yes. Butterscotch Angel Delight. I'm trying to think which one. I used to have the strawberry one, I think. Yeah, but the butterscotch one, I think, or the toffee one, maybe it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, QP's a fan. Look at that. QP's a fan. White Chocolate Angel Delight's where it's at. I don't think I've ever had that, Andrew. I don't think that was around when I was younger. I never had it anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to have to try. I've never had it for years. I've not even seen it for years. I assume they still do it. Yeah. Christmas cake purely for its icing. Yes. Well, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's probably where I was thinking of, that kind of icing where it's a bit thicker and harder that, yeah, like QP was mentioning. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Christmas cake just because there's too much fruit in it for me. But yeah, too much fruit. Oh dear. Yeah, and it's still around. Yeah, I'll have to look out for that then. So I'd like to try some again. It's been such a long time, but I don't know if I must have a whisk somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. So I've got these to do. Remember getting these a while back. I've got a couple of things to catch up on. So I've got loads to do at the moment. So hopefully these Ritter Sport Choco Cubes as well I'd like to get reviewed. Basically, yeah, there's a few things as I say I need to get done. So that's one of them. So I'm really going to try and go all out and get a load of stuff reviewed this weekend if I can. Then a Christmas one as well. I've got these digestive slices, gingerbread ones. So I don't think I've reviewed them yet. I think I did mention them before. Yeah, so plenty to get on. I say I can do loads of reviews, but whether I'll get them actually out for some time, I don't know. You know, that's the problem. But as I say, I'm doing member reviews as well, by the way. So you ever tempted just for 1 month or something, just to join, become a member, just to get all those videos? I say you'll have 60. You can binge them, you know. But there we go. I'm sure Nightbot will mention. Well, there you go. Actually, Nightbot's just mentioned it there. So there we go. Yeah, link is in the description as well. As kid used to get a slice of Christmas cake, eat the icing off, and leave the marzipan and the Xmas cake. Same with licorice all sorts. Used to eat the all sort bit and throw away the licorice. I remember with biscuits, basically Bourbon Biscuits. I might have said this before. Used to have a biscuit tin, and I used to basically just get the Bourbons, you know, eat the cream off them, put them back in, put the 2 bits of biscuit back together, and put them back in. You know, everyone else in the house used to come to get them, and he just had this little creamless biscuit. No, fruitcake. No, I'm not a big fan of fruitcake either. Yeah, I'm not really into fruitcake. I mean, you know, unless it's smothered in chocolate and has all the fruit replaced by chocolate, then I'm not too fussed on it. Really, me for square cereal bars? Is that like like Rice Krispie squares? Do you mean, Egg, or do you mean like I assume you probably mean that. The only thing I have about those is they're not actually square, which I've never quite understood. Fruitcake with a slice of cheese egg. I see, crikey. That's yeah. Wow. So you're not one of these people that gets the like the cheese board for afters, are you? In dessert. Or maybe just flexible. Maybe sort of like a flexible dessert person. Maybe that's what it is. Nothing wrong with it, of course. I'm only being silly. Yeah, gingerbread digestives. Yes. Well, these ones are digestive slices. But yeah, you love those gingerbread digestives, didn't you, QP? So yeah, check out those ones for sure. Quite excited about doing those. I'd say I didn't do the review of the gingerbread digestives this year because I reviewed them last year, I think. Yes, I did. But I did review the mince pie ones this year. I've stopped questioning life since the areas at Kellogg squares are actually rectangles. I know. Well, I don't understand why they call them squares. I just don't get it, you know. Honestly, yeah, it's a funny one, but I guess it sounds better than rectangles. Not a fan of the icing. It's okay, but it's the least favourite part. It depends what the icing is for me. It depends what the cake is as well, I guess. Which yes, that's the reason perhaps. I know what you mean, Egg. I know what you mean. Oh, that's the whole advertising scheme. Now, is it? I've not seen advertising for it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, well, why not? If you do things like that, then I guess it pays to take advantage of it. Just pudding with hot custard. Oh, well, custard and trifle, that's what I like. Custard and trifle. Yeah. Not being a big fan of flavours. They're not generally that great, I must say. A lot of them, I mean, they don't taste bad or anything, but the flavours are generally quite too weak. But a couple of them are quite nice and work reasonably well. And yeah, usually the Christmas ones are a bit better because they're just a bit more, the flavour's a bit stronger basically. But I do know what you mean. Yes, I know we go for dessert, but you love cheese, yeah. Oh dear. What's your view on cheesecake then? I guess that must be a bit of a... Yeah, I do like the Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake. That's a nice one. Yes, these ones I've got to review. I've still had them in the power for ages. I've got to get these done. These Pinky and Perky Nana ones. One a Pinky and Perky. Just noticed that actually. I guess it's Australian. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But yeah, I need to get these both reviewed. Really do. So they're both in my thing. Hopefully I'll get them done. I'll say all these ones I'm really trying to hopefully get done for this weekend because they all just really need doing. Yeah, and the Milky Top as well. The Freddo Milky Top. I've had that one for so long, I need to get it reviewed as well. So hopefully I'm going to have a massive binge. It's going to take a lot of time though. It takes about 15 minutes to do a review, so... I really hope, just want to get all these out of the way so I can just say, right, I've got them all out of the way. I've got all November's chocolate all done and dusted, all the ones I'd allocated for November and things. And I can just solely concentrate on all the ones ahead of me. So even if I'm just taking little nibbles... Normally when I review a chocolate bar, sometimes I can eat the whole thing. I'm going to have to obviously be very careful and just eat bits here. Perky Nana's quite a novelty bar, yeah, in my opinion. Yes, it's nice, but not that great. But the Milky Top bar is good as long as you have the flavour of Australian Cadbury's. Yeah, I say interesting one. Looking forward to that one, I have to say. But yeah, it's one that's in the Perky Nana one. There's just shrimps and what's it called? Shrimps and bananas, aren't they? Really? So interesting one. It's in the UK. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, I think me for desserts and stuff, I must say I do quite, this is where I kind of like your brownies and things. I know I've been saying quite a lot. The brownies, in cake form, that you have just from the supermarkets never quite work as well as a real brownie when it's all lovely and warm and moist and it's got little bits in that are melting and things and perfect ice cream and things like that. So I must admit that's where I like to take advantage of a brownie when I'm sort of like, having dessert in a restaurant or something. Had a mince pie creme brulee at a fancy restaurant last week. It had flavoured jellies on top and the custard cream bit was flavoured like a mince pie. I raisin it as well, which is weird. It was weird but good. It sounds an odd one, yeah. That sounds an odd one. Mince pie creme brulee. I've not heard of that before. I say flavoured jellies as well, so it sounds very unusual, doesn't it? It's not like they just did the mince pie creme brulee. They did a lot of other random stuff on it. Must admit, the raisins, yeah, hit or miss, but I do quite like mince pies. Even though they got raisins in, so it's a strange one. Normally raisins I'm not a fan of, but mince pies I can like. But I don't like them warmed up, and I don't like them with cream on it. I just like a Mr. Kipling mince pie. Yeah, I made a great brownie once in a tray. It was so nice for ice cream. I made some good brownies as well, but I tried to make them again, and they were terrible the next time I made them. So I don't know. So I haven't made them again. Obviously, it's dangerous to make them as well because just eat the whole thing. But yeah, this is it. If you make things like this yourself, they're so nice. Yeah, so nice. You just end up eating the whole thing. That's the problem with baking stuff yourself, So I only saw these last week. I need to get these done. All packaging as well, isn't it? Which is odd. They must have been. I'm sure I'd seen when I first got these. I said I'm sure I'd seen them before, and I'm sure I had done. So I need to get them reviewed as well. Get them out there. You saw that probably short as well of all the Galaxy stuff that I've got in the backlog. Got loads of Galaxy stuff. It is getting a bit crazy, all the stuff I've got, but I'm hopefully getting through it all. Hopefully. Yeah. I'll say this coconut rough one as well I need to get done. Demo coconut rough. Yeah. Oh, Oh, Egg, you know, we make a Christmas cake every year. That's nice. Well, you have to post a photo to in Discord as well. You know, hopefully you're still about in Discord. Yeah, but good to see. Good to see, really. Yeah, there is a photo section for. Well, there's a photo section. There's also a recipe section. Obviously, if you want to post a recipe, feel free. We don't have to divulge your secrets. But it'd be great to see pictures of it. Yeah, please do post some photos. That'd be really nice. Oh, I wonder if it's crunchy. Let's see. I assume that's not the Christmas cake. Is that a creme brulee, QP? Interesting one. Interesting. Or is that the yeah? Or maybe the coconut rough. I'm in the Galaxy one. Okay, right. Yeah, this one. This one looks. Yeah, it does look. It should be. I think it'll be very similar to the Malteser one, basically the Malteser biscuits. Yeah, I'm going to do really nice chocolate brownie bites in the tub, which aren't dry. It'd be so much nicer with chocolate chunks. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it, Andrew? They just don't do that for some reason. I don't know why. Like the Waitrose ones. Ah, they do it, do the Waitrose? Well, maybe I'll have to try and get hold of them then. I don't know why they don't normally do that. The Galaxy Stirrers are just Malteser biscuits. Yeah, okay. I thought they probably, yeah. I thought it'd be very similar at least anyway. You know, they're made by the same company, aren't they, really? Remember those Galaxy, what were they called? Were they just called Galaxy Swirlers? Where they were basically like 2 fingers of chocolate, but you could snap them, of course. They had like a vague outline of a spoon. And basically what you would do, you would just swirl them in a hot drink. And it would like, I wonder if it would completely melt, but it would obviously melt and you could nibble it. It's very nice, yeah. Ooh. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the... Yeah, I think Galaxy, you know, that's the point with those Galaxy things. They are quite similar, but same airy, crispy texture as Malteser biscuits. Makes sense, but yeah. Maybe that's why they've stopped doing them, because the Malteser ones have become quite big. I really like the old orange Malteser biscuits, actually. They were very nice. Yeah, very nice indeed. Very nice, those. Of course, I did mention these last week, the Jingly Bells. It just feels like there's nothing in this. I mean, literally. I mean, it's all just air, honestly. It's just all wrapping from the individually wrapped Jingly Bells, you know. There's only about 5 in here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6 or 7, actually, but... feels really empty, this. 72 grams as well for that big bag. You know, so I mean, how much does this coconut rough weigh? That's 45. Yeah. You know, nothing in it really. I need to get them reviewed. So obviously, I'm trying to give a priority to all Christmas stuff at the moment. That's the real things I need to do. Used to love the Galaxy Bubbly Bar, which was my favourite Galaxy bar for a while. For me, it was better than the Aero Whisper. I guess a caramel bubbly bar would have been perfect. Wish they'd done it. Yeah, the Galaxy Bubbly. I don't even know if I remember that, Andrew, really. Yeah. But Galaxy Chocolate is really nice. I must say, it's like I was saying to you last week, it's the one creamy sort of chocolate that really works for me. Yeah, question. Oop. Is there a reason why Galaxy Mars milkshakes don't taste anything like it in the shops? Oh dear, well, this is where you want to get like the powder for and swirl them. Yeah, I know what you mean. They always taste quite typical, don't they? Whereas the ones you get in like a refrigerated thing, I guess I don't know how they make. I don't know what the difference is in the way they make them. There must be some special way they make them that isn't involved quite powder. Yeah. That's a fast week though. It'll be Cadbury's finest air. Yes. Oh dear. You saw the Jingle Bells earlier, but didn't buy them. Yeah, there's a few of them. There's basically a brown one, a green one, and the white one, which is the white one. So that, you know, if you replace the white bit. It's the brown one is actually very nice. I actually quite like that. I'm not a big fan, you know. Well, I'm a bit sick of noisettes and pralines and things, but basically, the sort of the green one is kind of a typical praline, but the brown one it has a bit of texture to it. There's something a bit, not quite Cadbury's fudge like, but almost it's like a mix between a noisette or a praline and a Cadbury's fudge. It's got a little bit of chew to the consistency, only just, and it's really nice actually. Galaxy Bubbly Bar, have you got a pic? Yeah, send one, Andrew. Send one into Discord, yes, please. Yes. Galaxy Bubbly. I don't think I remember them. I'm trying to remember, but I can't off the top of my head. Maybe if I see the picture. Galaxy Bubbles. Oh, hang on. Galaxy Bubbles. That name sounds familiar. It was a pink and brown colouring. I got rid of Galaxy Bubbles mini egg. That does sound familiar, especially the egg, but I could be just misremembering. My grandma bought me a bar when it first came in the late 2000s. Yeah, pick on Discord. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. That'd be great. Yes. Discord link, by the way. Nightbot keeps popping up with the Discord link, but it's in the description as well, I'm sure. Good to keep in touch with myself and everyone else as well. I think everyone in the chat actually is in Discord. Yeah, so I think the Galaxy milkshakes, etc., are perhaps just labelled with Mars brands. Yeah. All right. Okay. Perhaps made for Mars. Yeah. I remember Cadbury's milkshake in a carton. Maybe I can't remember. Not quite. Vaguely. I don't normally buy those sort of chocolate drinks. I think I did for a time when I was at university. I used to buy one in the mornings. But yeah. Yes. Came out in 2009. Stuck around for a few years. Yeah. See. Do you have any hot takes? For example, popular snacks you hate. I don't like the Skittles, which everyone seems to. Yeah, Skittles. I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not a big. I'm not a big fan of Skittles really. I mean, they're okay, but they catch in my throat. They've just got like a taste to them that yeah, it gets a bit. I don't know. It doesn't work for me really. Yeah, so I'm kind of with you there, Egg. You know, I don't hate them though. I must say. I think ones that what's my one I don't really like. Anything hazelnutty, really, I'm not a big fan of. You know, that's the thing. Things with hazelnuts in, you know, Scotty loves them, but I'm not a big fan of, you know, so like the big purple one in Quality Street and stuff like that, you know. And I think Quality Street's probably my thing. I'm not a big fan of that, really. It's just not my thing at all. I just don't like the look of them, and I don't like really any of the chocolates in there particularly. So yeah, so a lot of people like Quality Street. That's the one thing I'm just not really a big fan of, you know. I mean, chocolate selections are kind of a bit disappointing generally when you really think about them. Because a lot of the time there's just ones that aren't that great. But yeah, what about you all? Anything? What's your one you don't like? Well, I guess you mentioned Skittles, Egg. Anything else? Anyone? Yeah, or Egg, of course. I'm trying to think if there's anything else particularly. I think Quality Street though is the main one. I'm not a big fan of though. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. To check those out. Yes. Oh, not keen on Skittles. Don't mind the taste, but not. I don't mind the texture. It's that sort of, as I say, that sort of catchy in the throat taste. Yeah, sour Skittles are a bit much. I quite like sours, but again, it's the I find that Skittles have that sort of effect on your throat that generally, yeah. But I don't know, yeah. When you see it, you remember it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, it does sound familiar, but as I say, yeah, I'll have a look. Thank you. Even Nutella. Well, I can eat Nutella actually, but I'm not bothered about it. Yeah, everyone else is nothing. I'm not too bothered about Nutella. I'd rather it didn't have the hazelnut tasting, yeah. But I don't dislike hazelnut in that respect, you know, because it's not bits and stuff. But yeah, I would rather it just be a chocolate spread, yeah. So I would never really go for Nutella, even though I don't dislike it. But I would just go for a chocolate spread, yeah. So I'm not really a big fan of hazelnut taste, really, yeah. Yeah, not the throat burn afterwards. Yeah, that's it, Andrew. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm a bit, you know. Yeah, not a big fan of. Yeah, yeah. Funny one, really, isn't it? But yeah, some people like that, I guess. I did find I think it was the giant ones. I think the giant ones tend to be a bit softer and a bit just easier to eat. Strangely, even though you think they'd be worse. Yeah, Quality Street really disappoints. Yeah, they're not really. I just find them. I know it might be just if you've grown up with them, maybe. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I must admit I kind of grew up with roses, so I have a soft spot for roses. But so maybe that would be the case with Quality Street if you've grown up with them. I know Quality Street have got a thing because they have some dark chocolate in there, whereas roses don't. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't. They just don't. Yeah, don't do it for me. But I'll eat them if they're there, of course. Skittles milkshake. Remember those Skittles cookies as well that were terrible? Yeah, they were. Yeah. Here we go. Yes, yeah, I like roses compared to those Carousel Heroes. They're too much the old-fashioned styling. Yeah, there is that, but I don't like that style in there. You see, but you're right, Andrew. Yeah, I do appreciate that. For me, I don't like that style. Yeah, basically. I don't know why. It's just something about it. But I do agree because I did like the old roses style, and you know I missed that. So I do appreciate what you're saying there. It's just for me, I just don't quite. It's just something about Quality Street I'm just not a fan of really, and I think the look as well. I don't know, but yeah, I do appreciate what you're saying there. So it's fair enough. Broad sweets, chewy toffees, yeah. I quite like it. I've got into some sour sweets and chewy sweets, but not all of them. Some of them got to be something a bit interesting. Everyone tried a picnic. I actually was quite impressed with picnics. They're not really for me because they got raisins in and sultanas or whatever. But I actually didn't mind them really. I thought they were quite no weren't too bad. They worked quite well actually when I had them. Yeah, yeah. Scotty's a fan. Yes, enjoy a picnic. Andrew likes rhubarb and custard sweets. Yeah, yeah. Depends what they are, of course. But yes, interesting. Skittles, not for me, throat burn. Yeah, that's it. That's same with me, Andrew. Same with me. Don't mind peanut bars. Never choose. I probably wouldn't choose them normally, but they are. I didn't mind it when I reviewed them. The picnic bites, I didn't mind. Bring back Galaxy Bubbles. There we go. Is that the new one? Bring back 5 Galaxy Centre Bubbles. Well, there we go. That's probably what will happen. There'll be a mix of fries 5 centres and Galaxy Bubbles, and it won't work, you know. Oh dear. Do a cream egg size mini egg with half caramel, half bubbly chocolate. Yeah, those Galaxy was it Galaxy caramel mini eggs were really nice. I do remember them being very nice. I do remember a bubbly egg as well. I wonder if that's the one, Andrew. Yeah, I do remember that. That Mars egg was really good actually, Scotty, wasn't it? That Mars egg was really nice. I remember that. It was really it was like it had caramel and the truffly bit, didn't it? The nougat bit, and it was very nice. Yeah, you remember this one as well from a couple of weeks back. I've still not reviewed it. I need to get it done. Tropical pineapples. This is what I've got ahead of me this weekend. It's going to be intense. Let's put it that way. I'm just going to literally be eating nothing but chocolate this weekend. Beamish Museum do the best rhubarb custard. They make fresh and old-fashioned sweet shop using techniques they used in the Victorian days. Good to watch as well. Well, there you go, Andrew. Got to go for that. Good recommendation there, Egg. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one, Andrew. Yes, half egg, half new. It was lovely, that. It was lovely. It really was lovely. Yeah, QP misses that. Yes, it was really nice. That Mars egg was quality, and I don't know why they've got rid of it. Oh, Doritos, eh? I like I like Doritos actually. I do like them. Yeah. But the one I don't like, I'm not a big fan of what was it now? I forgot what it was. Like cheese and onion crisps seems to be a big thing, and I'm not a big fan of cheese and onion crisps. Yeah. So that seems to be a big thing now, cheese and onion. But I'm not really a big fan. And mint as well. That's probably another thing I'm not a big fan of, like mint flavored stuff. I don't mind them, but they don't really do it for me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one, Andrew. I must say, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's QP as well. Doritos overrated. I like the chili heat wave ones. I do like those, but I tend to not really bother with the rest of them, I must say. But they're good for dips. Is this a restash wash? It is, basically. It is, Scotty, yeah. And basically, these are all the things I've just not managed to review, and I need to do it. So basically, I thought, you know what? Last week was a bit of a fiasco with Stash Watch, so I'm gonna put all of these out there, and I'm gonna get them reviewed this weekend. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna literally review all this stuff. I've got to do it, and a couple of other things as well. You know, I say that, I probably won't. But yeah, so there's a couple of new things actually though that we'll go over. I've not got to them yet actually, so there's a couple of new things. So I really hope, I need to get them out of the way, because I can't have these things not, you know. If you want the best pineapple chocolates, Leonidas do a box of white chocolate pineapple buttercreams. Yeah, I think this sounds familiar. You might have mentioned that to me before. Yeah, interesting one. Have to look out for that. But I guess the one is where you might not. Yeah, they're like in a not sort of like specialty shop or something. I haven't seen them before. Cheese and onion crisps. All 3 of the iconic flavors, to be honest. I see. I like ready salt, salt and vinegar, but the other 2 I'm not a massive fan of. I can eat them, and I will eat them if they're there. But I would always go for salt and vinegar first. Yeah. And I do like pickled onion. Like I do like corn crisps, like those Transformer snacks, or what are they called? What the ones are called, Space Raiders and stuff like that. I love those, and Monster Munch. Pickled onion though. Yeah. Not a fan of mint as well. Yeah, Scotty loves mint and hazelnuts, you know, so we so I do feel a bit bad sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it, but I prefer like the orange flavoured stuff. So, you know, generally like Matchmakers, you'll get an orange and a mint one, and Clubs you'll get an orange and a mint one. I always go for the orange ones. Yeah. Chris, I like spring onions too. Yeah, too bitter. Strong onion flavours. Yeah. Spring onions are a funny one. I don't mind them, but I think, yeah, they just fall under that same thing for me. Yeah. I think QP likes them, doesn't she? So, like repeat, yes, this is a catch-up. So, of course, we've got these flake ones as well. I need to do the 2 dip flakes. Yeah, so I need to get them reviewed as well. So I'm just kind of going over them, and then I'm hoping, really, really hoping I can get all these done. So I'm sorry it's a bit of a catch-up on, you know. It is one of those, but I say there is a couple of new things which I'll get to in a second. But yes, lime and pepper crisps. Yeah, I do remember those actually. They were really weird, those, weren't they? Yeah. I don't know if I. I don't know if I. Yeah. I think I had them once, maybe. And maybe I think I had another. I think I had another flavour of them as well. Another brand rather. And there we go. Yes, live review. Yeah, do all these in a live review, Egg. Yes. Well, there is a live review as well this weekend. That's the problem. So I've got the I've got the chocolate selection review, which looks like it's going to be Fox's chocolatey biscuits at the moment. But I do have another 3 sets of chocolates, which I'll come to in a minute. Actually, that I'm going to also place for the week after in the as part of the poll as well. It's a bit of a shame because Thornton's Continental seems to just not get any love at all. It's their dark chocolate one. I don't know if it's just because they're old-fashioned Thornton's Continental. Whatever, you know. I think it'd be really nice actually, but it's just not winning the votes. And I think the Merci ones, because they're a bit random, no one really knows what they are. They're not really winning anything either. But we'll get to them eventually. I'll have to do them at some point, you know. But we'll see. Bring back Sensations Mexican Chipotle. Yeah, that sounds very. I've always got room for spicy things like Christmas. I know Scotty's a big fan of spicy stuff. Monster Munch, yes. Do you remember those pickled onion Monster Munch that made your tongue turn blue? And I don't mean slightly blue. They look normal, but they literally made your tongue turn blue. You know, like as in the blue up here, almost a bit lighter, in the top left. You know, surrounding the box. It was crazy. You know, God knows what was in them. I don't know whether they'd be banned. Monster Munch, though, I'm sure they used to be slightly bigger when I was younger, because I could nibble the fingers off, and you'd still have the sort of the middle circle part, but you can't really do that anymore. It's not structurally strong enough. I'm sure they've made them a different shape than they used to be. They used to be like a bit more substantial, you know, but now they're a bit more feeble. The circular part isn't quite as strong anymore. We got Fry's orange cream thingy on Facebook. Actually worked to bring back orange cream. Yes, then the probably orange Cadbury twirl. I mean, this is it. You need to get back onto Facebook, Andrew. You need to get back onto it. You've got to get the fries 5 cents again. Well, see, I'm still waiting for you to make your own one. You know, mint area is good. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's okay. It's just not for me. You know, basically mint type thing, but I can eat them. Random, but 21's gone so fast. Yes, the weeks are going by so quickly. You know, it's just ridiculous at the moment. I must say, it's crazy, really. Years go faster the older you get, and it's true as well. It's a real horrible thing now, but yes, it's true. Yeah, I mean, like these days, I remember when I was at school and you spend like 5 years or whatever at school, it used to seem like a lifetime, but 5 years now, it's obviously still a long time, but it just goes past in the blink of an eye, 5 years. I mean, yeah, crazy. Voting Mercy, yeah. Yes, I know. I think, I think Steve Jones would have voted for Mercy as well. I think he's been wanting them ones. We will get to them eventually because I can't not review them. But, you know, yeah, it's one of those. We'll get to them eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, here you go. Andrew's in agreement. Time goes faster as you get older, even though I'm not that old. And every Christmas, Increasing says, I can't believe it's Christmas again. When I was a kid, it took forever. Exactly, yeah. It's really weird, isn't it? It must be some science to it. But, yeah, definitely is weird. Scotty keeps reading your mind, yeah. Hopefully not the same person. Mercy look okay. Basically, what's the marzipan chocolates really? So they're a bit sort of specific, but there's about 5 or so there. But I know what you mean. But they look very nice. I think they'll be lovely for marzipan fans. Yeah, remember the blue Monster Munch? Yeah, very interesting those. Yeah. Oh, vanilla ice cream Monster Munch. I don't remember that. That's well, it rings bells now you mention it, but I don't remember it, if that makes sense. Got this vegan one. This is a new one. Almond Bliss Whites. I need to get this reviewed as well. Basically. Yeah, I've got this in the backlog. Need to get that reviewed. Yeah. I think I had another Vigo one. I think I read a hazelnut one actually a long time ago. And of course these ones as well. What did these used to be called again? I forgot what they used to be called. Was it Chocolos or something? It sounded like Chocolos, wasn't it, I think? I can't remember what they were called now. They used to be called something. I forgot what they were now when you're out in the UK. How is it already? Well, it's not already 2022. We're still in 2021. But I know what you mean. It's crazy how it's very close. Very close indeed, yeah. It's getting crackers, isn't it? It's just going by so quickly. The thing is as well, it'll be February, March before we know it. March is my favourite month of the year, maybe April, because I just love the way everything's getting lighter in the UK anyway. Getting getting lovely. You know, it's such a nice time of year. All the birds are coming out and the flowers are coming out and the blossom and stuff. It's just my favourite kind of year. But I feel when you get to summer, everything's on. You know, you've peaked and that's it. That's the best. You know, and then it's all downhill. My favourite spaghetti sauce flavour one summer. I don't remember that. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't remember those at all. Yeah, same. No, I don't remember them. That sounds an interesting one. Very unusual. Yeah, 2002. Yeah, well, this is it. Yeah. Can't believe it. Yeah, well, I was just thinking about that the other day. I think that's when I was in Holland in 2002, I think. Maybe 2003. Yeah, something like that. Yes. Fancy a Greg's sausage roll. As always, I love Greg's food, I must say. I don't have it very often anymore, but I used to have it quite a lot. Always good Greg's sausage roll, always nice. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. No, see. I think vegan chocolate, obviously, great for vegans, of course, because it's nice to have a bit of a variety there. But often dedicated vegan chocolate, whereas it's an alternative to a non-vegan product, often doesn't quite taste as good as far as chocolate's concerned, I've noticed. But they don't do too bad, though. They're not too bad. Not too bad at all. Chocos, that was it. Yes, that was it. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Yes. Yeah, I do remember those. We're called Chocolos. Think after me. And here's David. Hello, David. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, good to see you, David. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. We're just discussing all things chocolatey and what I hope to review this weekend, which may or may not happen. But good to see you, David. Hope you're doing all right and having a good day. Yeah, I love the spring. Yes. Very nice. It's a good time of year, the spring. Good time of year. I do like it a lot. Just trying to got all this chocolate here that I need to review. I just bought about 2 more bags worth this week as well, by the way. So all that there, that's this weekend. And this stuff as well. That's what we've been speaking about. You think I've not mentioned much today, but I have. And then these two as well on top of that. I don't know if I said I was going to do all this weekend. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And these cakes as well. Goodness me. Is there anything else? Oh yes, one last thing as well. Yes, these Maryland Jammy Dodgers. Yeah. Ooh, how jammy. You lucky cookie. There we go. Yeah, so very interesting. They probably won't be very good. Maryland cookies tend to be a bit disappointing. But you never know. I need to get them reviewed. I still got the mint ones as well. Somewhere away. They were called Chocos. Yeah, yes. Yes, that was what it was. I couldn't remember what they were called. I knew they were called something like that. Chocolate on the mind. Yes. Oh. High school 2002, finished 2001. Yeah, what's your English school year? 8 perhaps. Yeah, see. Yeah. Long it goes by very quickly. I've got to have something. Going to Greg's to take it. Yes. I want to watch this. Okay, fair enough. Good to see you, though, eh? Good to see you. Good to see you again. Hopefully, catch you in Discord soon or one of the live chats in the future. Yeah. Have a good evening. Really nice to talk to you again. Oh, the Jingly Bells won't take long to view because you only get 1 in the pack. Yeah. I know it's crackers that, isn't it? It's crackers that. Yeah. Maryland cookies are nice, but I think they're not worth the hype. Yeah, they've always been a bit disappointing for me. I think if they were soft cookies, they'd work so much better. But because they're quite hard ones, yeah, the own brand cookies in shops tend to be similar to Aldi or version, which you prefer. Yeah, they're just a bit too. I mean, it's just a bit too hard for me, and the filling doesn't really come out as much because of that. I think if they were softer cookies, it might be a bit better. But yeah. So I got a couple of things then. I got some new chocolates. I did go Toto Chocolat, as you know, or chocolate, how you want to say it. So I got spent a bit too much money really, as you can imagine. But yes, I got the Winter Puddings H-Box. I don't think I've reviewed these before. So you can see they look quite similar to the most of the rough. I did get the, oh yes, I got the little ones as well somewhere. I'll have to try and find them in a minute. I've got the little ones, the ones we talk about, the little equivalents to the H-Boxes as well, which are about £3.50 or something. I did get them as well. I'll have to try and grab them in a second. Yeah, so the Winter Puddings one, so I got this one. So I'll put that into the for the thing soon. Yeah, basically into the poll. See, yeah, they do look a bit nondescript, don't they? The Hotel Chocolat ones. But there we go. Yeah, so that's got those to appear. You've got the M for most are off as well. Look. I don't know what that M is. That does seem a bit strange, doesn't it? Yeah. Chico Tart as well. So I don't know. Maybe most are off for repackaging them for Hotel Chocolat. Who knows? Yeah, American cookies are average. Yes, they are a bit really. It's a shame, it's a shame. bit of an own brand convert at the moment. Well, they are pretty good stuff, as I say. And yeah, Steve Jones in the comments is always in the videos always mentioning that as well. Andrew, he has the same opinion as well, really. And it's just so much cheaper, like you say. But you know, weeks going by so fast, certainly are. White chocolate banana smoothie chocolates from Roberto Chocolate. No, I've not seen those. No, they sound very interesting. I mean, I wish there'd be more banana stuff out there. No, I've not. I think Scotty's mentioning in the Discord, Roberto Chocolate. The problem with them is it's so you know, you've got to, but you know, you get everything's quite expensive, and you have to buy like a few of the same thing. You know, you can't just buy for about £4 or something, rather than just buy, you know, it's a selection of things. Which you can do in lots of other chocolate shops. You know, if you go to them, you can buy selections of chocolates. It's a bit annoying that Roberto Chocolate's a bit too, as I say, yeah, I don't know, yeah, everything's all wrapped up, isn't it? Chips Ahoy. Yes, I do remember. Yeah, very briefly, wasn't it? Yes, I think it was that Milka Bar, wasn't it? Well, I remember a Milka Bar with them. It wasn't the biscuits. I don't think I tried those actually. I don't think so. I mean, I just saw the Milka Bar actually, Scotty. Yes, the JD Grocer chocolates look good. The loose yellow one and the dark chocolate looks good. Yeah, they look very good actually. Whether I mean, for the price as well, but they do look. I think they look nicer than the Hotel Chocolat ones. I think the design looks a bit more. I know it's not got that sort of basic look to it, but I actually quite like the look of them. Yeah. Yes, let's see you try the JC Gross ones compared to the Mercer Off. Yeah. I know. This is the problem with a lot of these. It's hard to sort of to do these comparisons is quite difficult because you then got to do everything twice basically. So it's a bit of a difficult one. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to do, but it is. As I can appreciate it's an interesting one. Who knows? Maybe I'll manage it. Chips always taste salty. I've not. Yeah, I don't know if I ever had the actual biscuits of them. I don't think. Yeah, never took off in UK like Oreo did. Yeah, when I was younger, there was no Oreos. I don't think. I think in Family Circle, I don't think they do it now, but sometimes you can see a picture of it. They did do like an Oreo biscuit, but it was an Oreo. Imagine an Oreo, but it didn't say Oreo on it, of course. But had like a chocolate cream in the middle, which they do as well, and that was a really nice biscuit actually. And it was the only way you could get them in the UK at the time. Probably some own brand chocolates. It's often the same across the supermarkets. Yeah, that is the thing with them. Yeah, you're right there, Scotty. Judy Gross versus Mercer Off. Yes. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can see if I can grab them. It's just trying to get past this. All my stuff on this side, so it won't be a second. Let's see if I can just grab them. Oop, fall over. Be buried away in one of these boxes I think I've got down here. I did get a few things at the same time, so I just have to root them out. There we go. I got quite a lot, you see, so stupidly, as always. And here we go. Yes, see if I can move back in. There we go. Right. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I got them. Yeah. So yeah, so you can see they look pretty good, really. I think they look really nice. I'll just show them both. I'll just in a second, just move the comments so you can see a bit better. Yes, I think they look very nice. These. There's only 6 different ones though. There's 13 different ones in the other ones. There's something. I don't know how many chocolates there are in there. It says there's 15 chocolates, so there's 13 in Hotel Chocolat and Mercer Off ones, but there's only 6 different types in this. But you know, not necessarily a problem. But they do look very nice, don't they? Let's see if you compare it to the got these nice little swirly patterns on the side. Here's just have a show. Here it is next to like the Hotel Chocolat. So you can see the box is a bit smaller. What's the weight? But the weight is 185 grams for this one, 190 for this one. So the weight is pretty much, pretty much the same. So there's only 5 grams in it. So let's see, 190 grams there, and 185 there. So yeah. So it's very interesting. So try and get them. Might put them on the poll at some point as well. Yeah, so there we go. Interesting one, that one. Yeah. Unique own brand chocolates. Yes, I've got the Jaffa Cake one. Well, the Morrison's own brand, none of the own brand ones are ever winning in the end. When I was putting them on the on the thing, maybe next year I'll put them back on again. Try and get them reviewed. To do the weekend reviews or what have you. It says we used to do white chocolate strawberry cream brand bar, which is really good. Yeah, some of these little unique ones are nice, like you say. Don't like Oreos much, they're just okay. Yeah, they're all right, Oreos. But they've gone off a bit because there's just too much of them everywhere now. But I don't mind them. I like that sort of dark chocolate biscuit. You want to try that white chocolate Bakewell bar? Oh, I don't think I have, actually. That sounds interesting. No, I haven't. That sounds very nice, though, QP. Yeah. So let me know about it. It said put a photo in Discord if you can of that one. It sounds interesting. Yeah, Oreos came, 2008 or something. Yeah, they weren't around when I was younger, for sure. Yeah, it's just Bourbons, custard creams, chocolate digestives when I was younger. Always overrated. Oh, yeah, they're just too much. They're oversaturated. Really, I do like the coated ones to an extent. Some of them they are a bit oily though, but yeah, they're a bit much. But they do work dipped in milk. Actually, I thought it'd be a nonsense, but if you dip them in milk, do what they say, and it actually tastes quite nice. Yeah. The Oreo cream is nice too. See, I quite like the biscuit. I'm not a big fan of the cream part, Well, I was going to say, yeah, I have the biscuit, you have the cream there, but it sounds a bit difficult to share it out, I think. You can get the Oreo Mega stuff with loads of cream filling in them. You can get some of the giant ones in the UK as well, can't you, I think? But I don't think they're probably quite the same, though. But there are ones with thicker cream in the UK, but I don't think it's quite what you're meaning. But there is that. You can get those Oreo ice cream sandwiches as well. There, see, QB's a fan of that, yes. Yeah, and here's the other H box I got from Hotel Chocolat. Another one to review. So I have to get these done before Christmas, of course, for obvious reasons. So very much a Christmas one. It's a bit weird actually, this one. It's got like a sort of odd one there. Look at that. It's about, not like an Oreo, but caramel cheesecake macaron. Yeah, interesting. Interesting set of chocolates. Some very just normal, just chocolates in there. In fact, they're all different actually. I think they're all different. So that'll be a difficult review because every single one's different. So it's gonna be a 2.5 hour review, that one, I think. Oh, that's interesting though, the way they're all different. So yeah. And 15 actually, so there's a 15, 6, 12, yeah, crikey. And 5, 10. There must be one duplicate because it says there's only got 14 on the back. That's me. I sneezed. Yes, there we go. So I've got so much. You've seen all this chocolate, and I've actually. It's just ridiculous. I have literally got half a floor covered in chocolate. I guess cupcake chocolates in JD Gross box has been a bit of a staple of Belgium type chocolates. The old box of cupcake chocolates sometimes with different flavours. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, that sounds quite nice. Yeah, I do remember when I was in Holland as well. There was a chocolate shop on the main street, and it was a very nice one. You could just go in and you have all these really big chocolates as well. They were like with massive loads of cream in them. They were big. They were pretty big. Honey and cashew, was that in one of them? Was it? Was that me sneezing? Yeah, honey and cashew supernova. Yes. Yeah. There you go. Salted espresso martini. Crikey. Mulled wine. So there's definitely some alcoholic ones there. Clementine. Is it 2 clementines? Maybe that's why it says it's 15 because there's 2 clementines. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So, as I say, quite a lot of chockies to get through. How am I ever going to get through any of these guys? I don't know how I'm going to do it. The usually little chocolate cups are sort of filling harder chocolate top. Okay. I've not seen those. Yeah, they sound quite nice, those, Andrew. Yeah. You see them again, or at any point, as they take a photo. Here we go. I think this one might be one someone's mentioned. Maybe you, Andrew. M&S Swiss chocolates, an exclusive collection of milk, dark, and white chocolates. There you go. Does it say from the chocolatier? Does it say? Whoever that is. It's got the same mountain as well. That Mosa Rough has that symbol, doesn't it? I'm sure it has that symbol on it. It's very similar anyway. The M for Mosa Rough. Yeah, so there we go. And it's there as well. And if Mosa Rough are Swiss chocolates, yeah, I don't know. Interesting though. But yeah, it looks very nice those ones. You can see a bit of a few chocolates on the back. Look at that. Scarlet white. That's very interesting. Creme brulee. He's always got creme brulees, haven't he? Calice. There's a praline monkey then, but Comtesse, yeah. Temptation Noir. Not temptation, but temptation. Senna as well. Lovely things there. So that will be in for the yeah, I'll say the vote as well. So perhaps we'll put that for next week. Introduce these new ones in maybe. We'll see. Get them in at some point. I'll say I can only do 5 in the poll, unfortunately. That's the thing. You remember chocolate pastels in Holland? Can't remember the brand, but came in all sorts of flavours. Ah, right, yeah. Sounds familiar, but I can't picture it actually, Scotty. But yes, I know did very much into sort of like sort of licoricey type stuff as well. I think that's what I seem to remember quite a lot of. Oh, I put your name, name in Google translates from Dutch to English. When you'd be called Holland, you'd be called Choco Robert. Yeah, I think I had a friend, I think his name was John Davies, I think he was. And he worked in a totally separate, I think he worked in Holland or Belgium. What did he call him? Who's John Davies? Was it? Yeah, Johan Davids, basically. That's what they... Yeah, honestly. Yeah, Swiss chocolate name hasn't changed much over the years. Do they still have that dark chocolate one with the greenish thing on top? Possibly. They had a couple of others. Sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. They could have done. They did have a couple of others, but I went for the one that sounded a bit, the most sort of interesting, I guess. There was a couple. One other one that did look quite nice, and it could have been that one. There was one you could see in, and one where it was the same thing, but in a sort of package as well, I think. Yeah, but I thought I had to draw the line. I couldn't do too many. I used a Swiss white chocolate, like a Talbot even. A Talbot. Yeah, I see. Oh, is that it's in the car already? Yes, because Drosty chocolate pastels. Interesting. Just put the bar on Discord. Ah, thanks, QP. Thank you. Yes, I'll have to have a look at that for sure. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll say if anyone's interested in joining Discord, I think Nightbot's just put the link. Will be in the description. But yeah, so if you come join, it's completely free. Just a great way to chat with everyone, post some photos, enjoy chocolate, basically. Of course, it's a way to get in on the games nights as well. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Andrew got it right. Yes. Nice one, Andrew. Yeah. There's lots of good stuff out there. And it's so hard to stop. I need to, as I say, you've seen how much I've got. I need to really get through these this weekend if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. I've said I'm going to do all this. It's borderline impossible, really. But I'm going to try. I really am going to try and get. As I need to catch up. I've managed to get all my things arranged pretty well. If I could just get all this done, I would actually be at a really good point then to be pretty much caught up. And I think I wouldn't have this backlog. But unfortunately, I just had a couple of weeks where I wasn't able to review what I needed to do. So I can try and do all these, maybe six a day or something. Yeah, I might need to do more than that, but yeah. We'll see how it goes anyway. We'll see. I'll have to try and do some. But yeah, so I've got plenty to go for Stash Watch, as I say. And plenty more in the chocolate selections part. I've still got all that supermarket stuff as well, all the Morrison stuff. I mean, what do you think? Should I try and do like, maybe do, I don't know, maybe a mystery reviews I should do the supermarket stuff maybe, rather than just do a supermarket dedicated one. I mean, what do you think? Maybe that's the way forward. Yeah. You sometimes get these in garden centres, the Drost or Drosté, you get pastels in garden centres and niche places like that. Yeah, sounds like that kind of thing. Yeah, I can do it, yes. The thing you've got to be wary of, though, is the last chocolate syndrome when you review too much in one day. That's the problem. And now I've got the live review to do on Saturday as well, don't forget. So this will all be before that, or at least 8 of them before it. But hopefully, you never know. Because all I need to do is take a few bites. I just need to take smaller bites, don't I? So you know what I mean? So I don't have to eat too much of it. So sometimes when you're having, you think, oh, that's really nice, I'll have another bite, Yeah. £6 bar of Newhouse. White chocolate from Fenwick's, but £6 for a tiny thin bar, ridiculous. Yeah, well, think about it. If you just do it as a one-off, it's expensive what it is, but if you only spend, £6 that week or whatever, it's not too bad. Yeah, not a mystery review in a while. Yeah, well, I've got all the Christmas ones to get out of the way, all the selections, so I'll probably be doing all them till Christmas, really, because a lot of them are Christmas products, so I've got to get them done before Christmas, basically. Yeah, so there we go. So it's one of those, but they'll probably continue after it. But then I'd like to do a Canada special. Got all those Canadian bars. I want to get them done in a special, I think. And then perhaps also, then get the mystery reviews back out. But I don't know what to do about the supermarket ones, really, whether to just put them in mystery reviews now. Because when I do put them on, they don't tend to get the votes, really, unless I just did a dedicated supermarket one. So I don't really know what to do about it, really. It's a bit of a shame because it'd be nice to review them, but they do all follow quite a similar template. It's kind of like your, regular bars, your sort of Twixy ones and stuff like that. Although I've done all those really now. The ones I've got left to do haven't really got those, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. Too many to go through. I might have to think about it. Maybe I can just, I don't know, do them individually or something. I'm not sure. Interesting one, really. Yeah, interesting one. The problems of a chocolate reviewer. Oh dear. Yeah, well, there we go, guys. It's been quite a good chat today. Good chat this week. Lots of chocolate as well. I mean, it was a bit of a recap, I guess, but as I said, there's been plenty to go over. Some new stuff as well. I'll say some of these new chocolates. I did have another members only one, but I'll share that next week, I think. It's a bit more of a Christmas one. Yeah, so as I say, if anyone's, does want to support the channel, there's various different levels of supporting on the member program. It's a great way to do it, and some of them do give you extra content. So check it out if you're in any way interested. As I say, bear in mind super chats as well if you just want to do like a one-off small thing at some point. Every little helps, really does. I know that's the old slogan for Tesco, but it's true of this as well. Yeah, so, as I say, all your support in the chat and things like this in Discord, stuff like that, it's really appreciated as well. And in the comments as well, leave a like and all this, that and the other. Leave comments, always helps the channel out as well, so it really does. Massively, massively appreciated. Yeah, so thanks so much for your support, guys. And thanks for tolerating the internet problems last week. As I say, fingers crossed. I can just start factory resetting the router every week now or something like that. And that's probably what I need to do, unfortunately. Shouldn't need to do that, but that's it. Yeah, chit chat. Look forward every week for member. Yeah, thanks, Scotty. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yes, the member ones as well are a bit more succinct as well because I don't have all the sort of check out all my other reviews and stuff like that. It's a nice. They're quite nice to do as well because I can just get straight to the point on them, and it's quite nice actually. Yes, I do like. There's something a bit different as well. But yeah, ice cream this week, Scotty. Ice cream. Not done an ice cream one for some time. No, thanks, QP. Yeah, no, thanks for your support, QP. It's always great to see you as well. Oh, it really is. And glad to see you in Discord. As I say, Discord is available, everyone. All the people in the chat do chat in Discord as well. We're all there. Not there all the time, of course. We do have... Unfortunately, work gets in the way for all of us, I think. But we are there pretty regularly, so... Yes, it's always massively appreciated that everyone's there as well, even if I'm not. But do try to get there as much as I can. So yeah, no, great to see you all. And really, really appreciate all the chats. Really good to hear from you. Glad you're all doing okay as well. Yeah, so I'll say near the weekend. Hope you're doing all right. As I say, I'll try and get a look back done for this Friday. It might be Sunday though by the time I get it out because it's just been one of those weeks this week, unfortunately. So and they take quite a long time. Look back, it did take about 5 hours to do at least. They're just a bit long for all the research you got to do. Then the editing, then the filming, then the editing. It just takes a long time to look back, but they're good to do with look backs, but there's something a bit different, but they do take time. Oh yes, I'll be doing the shorts of my advent calendar as well. I'll put them on Instagram as well, I think, and also as a YouTube short. I think it might be flooding the shorts a bit this month really, but you know what, it's Christmas, so it's one of those, isn't it? It's nice to see. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, I said there's a bit of a 6-second delay. Thanks so much all again for all your support, and I'll say the internet lasted this week as well, which is good. Fingers crossed it keeps that way. Now I've uncovered the internet secrets, at least as far as my router is concerned. Fingers crossed. But yeah, have a good evening, everyone. I'll say thanks for posting those pictures in Discord. I will check them out after this as well. Really appreciated. And yeah, have a good evening. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon. Bye.